Hey everybody. So this pen was just created. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and explore it with these piglets. Because it's all clean and all fresh, so it's kind of an opportunity to bother them. Hi guys. Now, he was a little wrapped up in his food, I think. He didn't even know I was here.
Alice would like some attention.
Are you sure?
You can pick that one up.
This one?
Yes, and cuddle her.
What are you doing? What are you doing? So, these are our little piglets in the little piglet pen. What do you guys think? She's still tiny.
She's so tiny.
This one's not as big of a fan.
No.
But I'm going to be honest with you. When he was in the house, I wasn't cuddling him because I was like, why are there piglets in the house? Piglets shouldn't be in the house. At least this is a good place for them to be. We're still indoors. Common sense means that they should be in a place like this.
Hey.
There's hay?
No.
Oh, you mean you don't have any common sense?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure. We both know that. He's hunting. He's hunting for food. Anyway, this place is really nice, and I'm going to tell you just from standing here, it is so soft and fluffy. It's so much warmer on the feet than concrete. It's wonderful. Yeah, and I mean, clearly they're loving it. I feel like this is a really cozy spot. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that looks cozy. So, I'm excited. I'm excited to have this. I can't wait for you guys to see the live stream videos. And I can't wait to see them because what's really cool about live stream is although you're going to get a lot of time where not much is happening, you're going to catch those moments where you're not standing here with the camera, right? Mm-hmm. You miss so much because you can't be there all the time. So when we bring our birthing animals in here, there's going to be a camera on them 24/7. So we could literally never miss one of those great moments. Mm-hmm. And not just that, if we're watching the stream, we're going to know when we need to be out here. So it's just such a step forward for the whole process. So I'm very excited. Anyway, I just wanted to step in here, be with the pigs, really annoy them a little bit. Thanks for joining, guys. And there's going to be a lot more of this, so stay tuned. All right, so I'm excited to show off this little project. This has been something I've been looking forward to for a while. This is our little holding / birthing pen. I mean, it'll be a pen for whatever we need at the time. But the exciting part is that this pen is near electricity. And what makes that awesome is this can be our live streaming area. So we did a little test before. But of course, when you're live streaming outside anywhere, there's a lot of challenges. But in here, it's nice. It's weather controlled. There are lights. So we can set up a camera that watches this entire pen. So whenever we have babies, whatever the case may be, whatever interesting thing we have, we can have it here. We can also bring our expecting mothers in here early so they have a nice, dry, safe place to be. As you can see, the little piglets, which have been featured, are in here and loving it. Loving it. It's so clean and tidy. It's literally the perfect streaming spot. So I've been very excited about the live streaming. It's a way I've wanted to go. And this will allow for a nice experimental spot to test it all out. And look, our worker's here.
I just finished eating a muffin.
That's all right. Hey, you can't hide. You look fine. As fine as you're going to look. I mean, you look great. So you did all this work. So clearly this is something you also wanted. For your own reasons, different from mine. Because I'm the vlogger.
Yeah. So I would like to make this entire garage a barn.
Stop it.
But
I'll also live here.
I would like to make the whole barn it, but at the same time I use the barn or the garage here. So, you know, what is nice about this is if you scroll back in some of our past videos, I actually brought up a few goats who were close in our pen. At that point, we just did pallets. It was the first time I did it. I normally let them birth where they choose, because we have a fantastic buck and goats, and everyone, you know, they just do really well, and
Right.
everyone's comfortable, because when you remove an animal from their friends, it stresses them much, like so much, which is not good if you're about to have a baby.
Right.
So you may look back at some of the other videos, and you know, we had brought Peanut in on her own, but Peanut loves me, so it was, and I stayed out here in my little camper chair.
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah.
And then we had brought Chapter out. What was nice about this is we also had, you know, my camera set up out here, little rinky-dink cameras from Amazon. I had a baby monitor so I could tell when things were happening. And it's just so much easier because it can go so fast with goats. 30 minutes basically once they start pushing that baby's out, unless there's a problem. So when they're getting close, and it's in winter, we birth in winter, you know, it's a long way back for me to go to check. And then, you know, it doesn't matter how many times I've done this. Every time I'm like, was that a burp or was that a contraction?
Right.
Like, are you just fat? Like, or like, you know, so every time, but then, you know, you see that for sure sign. So it's, you know, I would end up going out there in minus like 20-ish plus degrees and freeze, but I didn't want to miss it because I like to be there for all of our births. So here we can bring them in. I can ensure that, you know, they're good, but I can put up the camera. I can put up the baby monitor so I can hear them, and then, you know, basically I can live my life as normal, and I can tell from the house stuff's going down.
Absolutely.
Go out, which is fantastic, because also sometimes you want to leave them do their thing on their own. You know, it's a private thing, so I don't like to just be like this when they're goats. So I do like to give them some privacy, but I also want to be there and ready. So I'm pretty excited about this. So I did some protecting of the walls here.
Yes,
with
absolutely.
this wood that we got for steel. I was pretty excited about this.
And it's beautiful wood. I mean, look how nice it is.
And it's finished, and so I'm just protecting the walls. Now everything else is going to be able to be removed.
Right.
Because in the summertime, I don't use the garage for anything.
Right.
So I don't want this in. So basically, I'll be able, a few screws, and then I'll be able to pull everything down except for the back wall, because I want to keep that. But, and then this whole space can go for more hay storage or something like that.
Right.
So it's pretty exciting. So this here, pen here, is going to be for a goat, so, or a sheep, or whatever, bottle babies maybe. And then this is spaced. So yes, you may look at this and be like, babies are going to climb out of there. That's not a concern,
Right.
because they're just going to go with the other babies.
Right.
It's just really to give space between moms who don't really get along at that time.
Right.
Case in point is Peanut, because Peanut is a great mom, and she feels like everyone else is not up to her standards, and she wants to take their babies. So she needs a little bit of time to realize that her baby is trouble and that she doesn't want any more babies. So that this will stay like this, and then this one here is going to be much bigger. It's going to be this whole thing. I think I was going to divide it again in two, but I think what I might do is I'm going to keep this as the big pen, so that basically I can move the babies in here.
What about a removable divider?
I think I could do either one. The only issue with that is, like, I am not a carpenter.
Right.
And my biggest struggle, besides everything, is gates. Like, I really, really struggle at gates. So if I put the removable divider, I actually have to have two gates.
Right, yeah, for sure.
So, and I'm not at the point yet where this one has a gate. So this one just basically has the wood.
Right. We
and
can
then
kind of walk in there, though.
I could walk in
Yeah.
there, but for the goats and stuff, it wouldn't keep them in.
No.
It's going to go up higher, and then I just got to figure out a gate. But what I was kind of almost thinking is, like, a sliding gate.
Mm-hmm.
Would be quite nice. Hello, this is our new addition.
Yes, our dedicated mouser.